Hey friends, welcome back to Simply a Better You. My name is Shanine and I'm so happy that you could join me here today. Today is another canning day. It's harvest season, the produce is coming in. We have tons of cucumbers, yellow squash, zucchini, okra, and we're trying to get it put up as quick as it comes in because you want to put it up when it's fresh. So we're sharing with family, we're sharing with friends, but we are still in abundance and we are so thankful, grateful, and blessed that we have all of this. So today I am doing a bread and butter pickle. I won't really be walking through the ingredients. I got this recipe off of Whippoorwill Holler with Miss Lori, and you can jump over there to her channel. I'll put a link down below, and the recipe is there in her description box. And really sit and watch the video and enjoy your time with Miss Lori. It's like cooking with your grandma or cooking with your mom or an aunt or maybe a friend that you enjoyed cooking with. I really enjoy my time with just sitting and watching. I've never had a recipe come out bad from her or fail from her. So I really love her pickle recipes, squash. She has tons of zucchini recipes. I have just been cooking up a storm and canning and canning and canning. So I'm going to go ahead and do these bread and butter pickles. Make sure you jump over there and visit Miss Lori for the recipe, and I will link it down below. So enjoy, guys. So we are getting everything set up and kind of pre-prepped. The jars are out. Those will go in to be sterilized, but I pull everything out that I'm going to use and have it ready to go. Wipe all my surfaces down. My canner is out. And what I would suggest is that you go ahead and start filling this up with water now, because to be honest, it takes a while for all that water to boil. So get it going and have it just heating up in the background while you're doing all of this work. Also, my pickles are in the fridge, so I let them sit at a minimum for 2 hours in some salt. That helps keep them crispy when you're canning them up or just doing a fridge pickle. So they're sitting in there and I'm kind of waiting on them while I'm getting everything else set up. Also, I went ahead and pulled out my black table. This has been a lifesaver for our new kitchen. Of course, you guys, if you've been with me for a while, know that we've moved from Florida and moved up to Northern Kentucky. So I have a different setup in my kitchen. It's a different size. I do not have the counter space that I did before. So I bring in this extra table on canning days, or if I'm doing a big cooking project or maybe making broth or something and I need something to put the roaster on, and I pull it out. It gives me a little extra space to work. So I invite you guys to join us today. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and comment down below if you have a favorite pickle recipe. It doesn't matter what it is, a sweet, a spicy, a dill. Please share it in the comments below. I love to try new pickles. We are a pickle family. We pickle okra, carrots, cauliflower, squash, pickles. I mean, pretty much anything. I can't wait to try. It's a pickled tomato, and I guess you can do red tomatoes, but also green tomatoes. So I'm getting excited about that. Joe just gave me a call. He is up at the Yoder store, and they have boxes of canning tomatoes. $13 for a box of canning tomatoes. So I am thrilled. That will be my next project. There's my little helper in the background. But that will be my next project. So as soon as that's done, I will have that video up for you as well. Do any of you remember copper bottom pots and pans? So when my grandmother passed away, this is what she cooked out of: enamel pans, and then she had copper pots and pans, and that's what she used. And when she passed away, I got all these pans, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all of these? I already have a set of pans. I don't really need these. And I hung on to a few of the saucepans, and then one or two of the copper bottom pans, because I liked that they were so tiny, and I was single at the time, so they worked great. But As I got older and got married and started to have kids, I got rid of those little pans because they didn't serve a purpose. And I let go of these copper bottom pans. The regret. I usually don't regret donating things or giving things away or selling things that I don't need or I'm not using. This one I kind of regret. And the Seal-O-Meal, those little pressurized sealer bag machines, I had one of those too, and I got rid of it. I used it for a little while and I'm like, this is too much of a hassle. We don't use it enough. And I got rid of that too. And now I really, really wish I had one. So, I'm going to make the additional purchase. The first one I had was a gift from my parents. It was their old one. They bought a new one and I gave it to Goodwill. But all in all, I'll repurchase, get something that I really like that is good for us to use now, and I'll hang on to it and hopefully pass it down to my girls. ready. When you take your lid off, take it off away from you. You can see all that steam coming out. It will get you right in the face and you will not like it. Okay. And also put down a towel, fold it in half. Put down a towel, fold it in half, just to give you something between the jars and the surface that you're putting them on. I got little hands. Now you want to allow your jars to sit 24 hours. Don't move them, don't pick them up, don't take the rings off, let them sit. In 24 hours, you can take your rings off, see what sealed, what didn't seal. Usually you'll hear like a pop or a ping as they're sitting out on your counter. Remember, anything that doesn't seal, you can put in, my neighbor's home. Anything that doesn't seal, you can put in the fridge. It's perfectly fine. Just stick it in the fridge and consume it first. Everything else goes up on a shelf in storage. Remove the rings. Do not stack anything on top of these jars. Don't stack jar on top of jar. Just nice single layers. That way nothing affects your seal or puts pressure on top of that sealed lid. Because let's say if the seal was to eventually fail, you have something sitting on top of it and it's holding it down. You wouldn't be able to see it until you remove the jar that's on top and look at it. So don't leave anything on top of your jars. But that's it. So we have our bread and butter pickles. We have dill pickles happening tomorrow. Joe's done his garlic spicy radish. What are they? Oh, horseradish. It's a spicy horseradish dill pickle. A spicy horseradish dill pickle. Wow, that is a lot to say. I'm just going to call them horseradish pickles. Other than that, now is like the big cleanup. It's 3:46. I started at around 10:40. So it has been a day. Most of that time, of course, was because my pickles were sitting in the fridge. I let them sit for at least 2 to 3 hours or as long as I can wait because I want to get it done. It's kind of like sourdough, you know, put it in the fridge, get on a good schedule. But there you guys go. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Please share your recipes if you have any good pickle recipes, even relish. But yeah, we're all done. So thank you guys for joining us today. And as always, thank you for joining me on my journey, and I bless you on yours.